Good evening everyone, or good afternoon, or good morning, depending on whereabouts you are in the world. A very warm welcome as usual back to What's for Tea, and it is lovely to see you all again. I hope you've all had a brilliant week and having a good day so far. Thank you for popping over just to see what I got in Asda this week. If you're new and you're not normally here, my name's Cheryl and this is What's for Tea, and this is just what I picked up for the food shop for the week ahead. But just before I move on, I wanted to say a massive thank you to the supporters of the channel as usual over on my Patreon page. So thank you once again, guys. Does mean ever so much. I'll leave a link to my Patreon just underneath this video. So yeah, in total was $85.81, but instead of actually going into the store this week, we actually done a click and collect. So yeah, you basically order everything online and you go and you collect it in the store. It's already all bagged up for you and checked out, so it's a great time saver. So let's go and show you what we picked up this week. So we've already got some cheese there, or quite a lot of cheese there, but I needed extra cheese for the recipe that I'm doing tomorrow, which is the slow cooker sort of cheesy, beefy, potatoey thing, which, yeah, that's the recipe tomorrow, and I cannot wait to show you that one. Also picked up some single cream, and we needed some butter as well. We haven't tried this one, so I thought I'd try that. And we're also going to be having some McDonald's style sort of sausage muffins during the week, so I picked up the muffins for that. A couple of loaves of bread, so I got the soft white toasty. This is good for the toaster obviously, and also a medium Warburton's. I'll just pop that into the freezer. We don't go through an awful lot of bread actually. A couple of big cartons of this orange juice. This is the Tropicana, and these are absolutely wonderful. If you haven't had these before and you do like a croissant, highly recommended. Some Philadelphia, and again these cheesy cheese slices are for the McDonald's sausage muffins. Picked up some Gala apples. These were only £1 for 6, and we would normally get the pink ladies or the jazz, which are about £2.50, but I thought those looked lovely. A couple of bags of Brussels sprouts and a big hand of bananas as well. These work out about 15 pence each. A couple of Sweetheart cabbages. Again, if you can find these are beautiful cabbages. A head of broccoli, because broccoli goes with everything. And a couple of bags of our usual potatoes, because I will need most of one of these for the recipe that I'm doing tomorrow. A couple of cans of mushroom soup, again for a different recipe that I'm doing in the slow cooker that calls for mushroom soup, and some 1970s fruit cocktail Mr. What's for Tea likes with condensed milk, evaporated milk, some soy sauce, and also a coleslaw kit. These are to have along with some burgers that we're having during the week, and some stuffing mix. This gives us enough for a ball or a couple of balls each. Some tea bags. I haven't tried this one before, so I thought I'd try that. It looked quite interesting. And some boil in the bag rice. This is brilliant, you know, so easy and so quick. A couple of jellies for a dessert that I'm doing. Strawberry fluff. Have you heard of it? Some of these cold infusion tea bags I really enjoy, and these ones were an offer. If you don't like rose, you'll hate those. I like rose. It's just going to be me and Mr. What's for Tea some of the days, so we are going to try these Richmond meat-free burgers, and we do enjoy the meat-free sausages, which are these, so I'm assuming we'll enjoy the burgers as well. And also another night for me and him are going to be these cheese and bacon and leek pies, and I thought these looked lovely. I do make my own pies from time to time, but these are a great time saver. A couple of wee chicken breasts. These are handy to chop up for over a salad or even a sandwich. I'm going to be getting a pumpkin to carve for Halloween to pop in the window or the top of the doorstep. So I grabbed one of these because I think that'll make my life a wee bit easier. And it does come with stencils and things, but yeah, looking forward to doing that. Some baked beans. These are the lower sugar variety. Some pickled onions. These are the ones that I absolutely love. I could quite happily go through half a jar of these at a time. Some marmalade. Mr. What's for Tea is the only one that likes the marmalade, so that's for him. Also I needed some garlic granules and some parsley, again for the recipe in the slow cooker that I'm doing tomorrow. Some evaporated milk for Mr. What's for Tea for his 1970s fruit cocktail. Some crispy potato slices. I think I'll put these with the pies. Again, I sometimes make my own version of these, but yeah, super quick and super easy. some Digestive biscuits and a big box of Family Circle biscuits and some McVitie's Clubs. I haven't had these for years and these take me right back to being a teenager. Some Earl Grey tea, and also picked up some pasta and sauce for the pantry. And if you haven't tried this chai latte, it is wonderful. It's only me that likes this, but it's lovely and warming and spicy and a nice alternative, you know, to a hot chocolate or something like that, I find. And these are to go along with the McDonald's style muffins, or the sausage muffins that I'm doing. So I'm going to pop on a few hash browns as well. I needed some veggies for the freezer. You know, these are handy just if, you know, if you're in a pinch and you don't have any fresh. Some fabric softener and some food for Jasper as well. He's been loving this Gourmet Gold line recently, so I'm going to try them. Some kitchen towels, and that was all. So yeah, quite a lot for the money, I felt, this week. And we didn't go to Iceland or anywhere else. I do have a few things to pick up from the local butcher as usual, but I'll probably pick that up today or tomorrow. In fact, it'll have to be today because I need the minced beef for the slow cooker recipe tomorrow. So yeah, that's going to be sliced potato, ground beef, onion, cheese, all done slowly in the slow cooker, and that is my recipe tomorrow. I haven't decided what to call it yet. It is known as hamburger hash or cheeseburger hash or cheesy beef potato gratin, so there are loads of different names for it. It was actually a recipe suggestion from one of you guys. I think she actually called it Southern style hamburger casserole, but I think that's going to be quite specific to, you know, America, so I might try and change up the name a wee bit to make it a wee bit more universal. Hamburger hash, I think, or cheeseburger hash. So yeah, but I'll be back tomorrow with that, so hopefully I'll see you then. And I'll also be back on Sunday for meals of the week on Meals of the Week on Sunday as usual, and then back again next week for another recipe shopping haul, and the gig goes on and on. So hopefully I'll see you back for one or all of those. But whenever you choose to join me again, mind to take care of yourselves, and I'll see you off a soon back here on What's for Tea. So bye for now. Bye now.